Most retail traders are over trading, and in tight range bound consolidating markets, they'll get chopped up and eventually blow up their accounts. So we're going to get in today on how to avoid doing that in these tight range bound markets, leading into all-time highs, coming into the Santa Claus rally. We've got Christmas coming up, 2 weeks. A lot of traders aren't even trading these 2 weeks. And we're going to teach you today in the review video how you can manage your risk and how you can still trade and capture the profits that are available. So let's get to it. Here we have the S&P 500 5-minute chart. You're looking at the orange lines are our prediction points. Those are our proprietary prices. What we had here, I want to back up for just a minute. We had a price down here at 82, I believe it was 82 half or 82 quarter. It was down here. And we traded up above here in the Globex session on Sunday. We held up above this prediction point, and then the next prediction point was 80. We had 82 quarter or 82 half. The all-time high was at that point was 31.88 quarter, and then we had this prediction point right here at 97 quarter. Now this right here is the first time that price ever traded at 31.97. Ever, never had traded there before. Probed that by one tick, and then we sold off a little bit. We were looking for this move up to here to 3,200, and you can see obviously we got all of that, and in a pretty consolidated range-bound market, we had some higher targets, couldn't quite get there, but coming into the day we said 92.75 as support. It pulled, that was after we moved up here, came back down here. It did probe that by a point, no problem. So 92.75, and our target was really up here at 3,200 quarter. So this trade from about 93 to 3,200. So there's a 7-point move on that trade. We did try it short up here when it came down and came back. This only moved about 3 points. When it came down and came back, we took that off at break even. And then same thing, there was an opportunity to get long here. It came back, took that off at break even, and then just not a whole lot happening. There could have been a short opportunity here if you were trading this late in the day, but a lot of our traders got the move this morning and then called it a day, but there could have been about 3 points here. So let's talk a little bit about how do you manage this. The very top of this right here, which most of our trading really happened within this 3201 half. Down to right at the close here, we had 95.75, so about 6 points. So how do you manage this when you have about a 6-point range? And if you're risking a point or two, let's say 2 points, and you have a rule of a 3 or 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 risk to reward. A lot of our traders have 3, 4, 5 profit factors. So if they're risking a point, they want to have 3 or 4 or 5 points available in profit. So real tight up here, even if you're getting up in at the very top and you're risking a couple of points, there's not 10 points on a target down here. There's barely 5 points maybe. So you've got to either get more precise with the consolidation, you've got to get more precise on your entries and get it at the very top, or you just don't trade it. You can just sit it out. And really this was the trade right here for this morning. There were a couple of opportunities. You could try it short, didn't work. Try it long, didn't work. But really, there's 7 points. And didn't work, meaning this trade went 3 points. You could have scalped that. This trade went from, let's see here, from 3,200 to 3202 quarters. So there's a couple of points. If you're into scalping, and that's the thing that you do, here's a short opportunity. So you could have scalped this. This was 3 points. This was another 5 points. So just depending on how you're doing that. But what you have to do is you got to keep your risk to reward in place still, even though the market's tight. And if you don't get that risk to reward that you're looking for, you either got to bring your risk in or you just don't trade it. But if you can't get something that fits inside of your risk parameters, then there's no trade to take. So you can see this was one of the slower days that the market's had here in a while after putting in an all-time high for the time being. And we are doing this every day in our Prediction Point live trade signals. You can sign up for a free trial of Prediction Points, and with that you get the free training that walks you through how we do this day in, day out. We'll teach you the 4 main trades that we do on Prediction Points, and you can get all that for free. You can go sign up. There's a link below the video, or you can go to daytradelikeapro.com, and it's all available there.